How did the Warren Commission's JFK report lose public trust? Imagine a nation still reeling from the shock of President John F. Kennedy's assassination. The government promises to find the truth, but years later, many Americans feel something is missing. That's what happened with the Warren Commission's report. It was released in 1964, claiming that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in killing the president. But instead of settling doubts, it sparked even more questions. The report was an 888-page document based mainly on FBI reports and evidence. It concluded Oswald was the lone gunman, ending the investigation quickly. But many Americans felt the investigation was incomplete. Critics argued that the report relied too much on sources tied to government agencies. People wondered if the government was hiding something. One big controversy was the single bullet theory. The report said one bullet caused multiple wounds to President Kennedy and Texas Governor John Connally. Some forensic experts and even some commission members disagreed with this idea. Their objections were ignored or left out of the final report. This made many question if the investigation was thorough or biased. Another issue was the heavy reliance on the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Central Intelligence Agency. Both agencies had their own interests and secrets. Many believed that some information was kept from the public. For example, Oswald's connections to pro-Castro groups and his activities in New Orleans were not fully explored. Some thought Oswald might have been working with others or was an undercover operative. The failure to investigate these leads made people suspect a cover-up. The political climate of the 1960s also played a role. Cold War tensions made Americans distrust their government more than ever. President Lyndon B. Johnson, who appointed the Warren Commission, was seen by some as wanting to control the story. The secrecy and manipulation around the investigation added to the feeling that the truth was being hidden. As years went by, many books, documentaries, and media stories questioned the official story. Public opinion shifted. While many initially believed the report, over two-thirds of Americans grew skeptical that Oswald acted alone or was even the assassin. The Warren report became a symbol of government secrecy and mistrust. In the end, the loss of trust in the report reflected the broader doubts about authority that defined the 1960s. The assassination and the investigation showed how Americans were starting to question what they were told. It was a time of social change, and the doubts about the official story became part of that movement. The report's shortcomings and the public's reactions changed how people viewed their government forever.